What is up, my people? Kiwami Games here, back at it with another video. And in this one, I decided to revisit zombies, and specifically I wanted it to make a build around this Ghost Fusion card. Now my reasoning behind this is that in the TCG, now that Arise Hard has been banned, I realized that a lot of zombie players have been kind of building their decks around this Ghost Fusion card. So it kind of gives it like a different way to play zombies, and I thought I'd try it out here in Master Duel. Even though we're about to get hit with Arise Hard, but I just wanted it to make a fun build and just to give zombies some representation. You know, it's been a while since I played a zombie deck. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the deck list very quickly. So we have one Glow Up Bloom, we got two Kurikaras, we got two Maxis, we have two Assault Synchrons, one Ghost Sleeper. So this card right here, when it's sent to the graveyard, she's going to be able to add you the Ghost Fusion card. Then we have one Uni Zombie, one Ghost Ogre, then we have the three Ash Blossoms, one Psychic Tracker, one Yukiue Sharakusai, we got one Punk Wagon, two Zeamin, two Mizukis, and then we got the one Banshee. We got two Deer Note. Shout out to the homie DC Plays. He really adamant about running two Deer Notes in your Punk deck, so I run two because of him. I took his little feedback. And then we got the Chang-Chi, the Doom King. We got two Foxy Toon. We got one Al Ghul Mazera. We got one Nibiru, one Harpy's Feather Duster. And then we got the one Foolish Barrier, one Ghost Fusion, two Zombie Worlds, one Punk Jam Extreme Session, two Emergency Teleports, one Call by the Grave, one Cross Out Designator, two Infinite Permanents, and then in the extra deck we have one Garura, one Punk Rising Carp, we got one Immortal Dragon, one Skeletal Dragon Felgrand, one Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon, one Punk Jam Dragon Drive, one Bachroni de Fleur, one Red Eye Zombie Dragon Lord, one Chaos Angel, one Psychic M Punisher, and then we have one Beatrice, one Zombie Vampire, one Vampire Sucker, one Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos, and one Underworld Goddess. Now I'll be honest, this deck is still not 100% complete. I still think that I might change it around because I'm still learning the deck and I'm still experimenting with it, but I just wanted to put this video out just to have a conversation with you guys, just to see what you guys think about the Ghost Fusion card, and maybe if there's any tips or ideas that you guys might see that might be helpful to make the deck even better. But without further ado, let's just jump into some replay so that you can see what we're trying to do. So yep, let's jump right into it. Alright, my beautiful people, so for this replay we are going to go first and we're going to go up against Swordsoul. So first we're going to normal summon Shadakuzai, activate Shadakuzai's effect to fusion summon into the Rising Carp. And then we're going to activate the Rising Carp's effect so that we can special summon two Punk monsters. So we special summon the Zeamin and the Deer Note. And then we're going to search for the Foxy Toon. And then we're going to go into our Jam Dragon Drive. Now I know here usually we make a Chaos Ruler, but I'm just trying something new, you know, from the typical play. So we're going to go for the Jam Dragon Drive instead. And then we're going to activate the Jam Dragon Drive, activate the Deer Note, and activate the Zeamin. So with the Dragon Drive, we're going to add a Psychic Tracker. And then with the Deer Note, we're going to bring back the Wagon. So now I'm going to activate the Wagon to get our field spell, just to thin the deck down a little bit. Then we're going to special summon the Psychic Tracker, and we're going to make an Immortal Dragon. Alright, then with the Immortal Dragon, we're going to send the Ghost Sleeper to the graveyard. And then now here, the Ghost Sleeper would add us the Ghost Fusion, but because we already had the Ghost Fusion, it didn't proc. But now using the Ghost Fusion, we're going to banish the Chang-Chi, and we're going to use the Immortal Dragon to go into Garura. Then we're going to activate the Chang-Chi, banishing the Immortal Dragon to special summon her back. Then we're going to mill the Banshee with the Chang-Chi. And then with these two monsters, we're going to make our Beatrice. Alright, then we're going to activate the Foxy Toon, discarding a card so that we can special summon the Zeamin. And then with the Zeamin and the Dragon Drive, we're going to make a Psychic M Punisher. Then we're going to activate the Banshee so we can get our Zombie World out into the field. And then we're gonna mill the Garura, and we're gonna mill the Glow Bloom. So now the Glow Bloom is gonna be able to allow us to special summon our Doom King, since we have our zombie world on the field. And then the Garura, upon being sent to the graveyard, is gonna be able to draw us a card. And then that's all we wrote. So not maybe the craziest end boards, but you know, I'm still play testing with the deck. But we're gonna get hit with the Harpy's Feather Duster. But we hit him with the Maxi, so Maxi can kind of disrupt Swordsoul quite a bit. So he's gonna get his token. We draw another one. We draw another zombie world. That's great. And he's gonna go into the Grandmaster Xiao. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward this a little bit, as we all know what pretty much Swordsoul does right now. He's gonna get the Strategist. The Strategist is gonna go into either the Baron, the floor, but in this case, he's gonna go into the Chang-Chi. And then from here, he's gonna special summon another token with the tie-up. And then now we draw into Nibiru. He's gonna activate Chang-Chi, so I'm gonna hit him with the Nibiru. Alright, so we're gonna wipe away the field, giving him a fat ass token. And then with the Chang-Chi, he's gonna banish my Nibiru, and he's gonna banish the Doom King from the graveyard. But it's all good. So first we're gonna activate Zombie World to make everything zombies again. Then we're gonna activate the Ghost Sleeper. So this card right here, you can banish this card, and then you can discard one card, and then you can target one of your banished level 4 or higher zombie monsters, and then you can add it to your hand. So that's really great for follow-up. So we're gonna be able to get our Doom King that was previously banished, and we're gonna add him back to our hand. Then we're gonna special summon the Assault Synchron, normal summon our Uni-Zombie. We're gonna mill the Doom King with the Uni-Zombie. Then we're going to banish our Mizuki so that we can special summon our Doom King. Then we're gonna activate the Uni-Zombie, and then that's gonna trigger the Doom King, so now we can banish the token. And then we're gonna mill another Mizuki. Then we're gonna activate the Mizuki, and we're gonna special summon the Psychic and Punisher one more time. And then now we got way more than enough for lethal damage, so we're gonna smack him with the Psychic and Punisher, and then we're gonna smack him with the Doom King. So that's a little something right there. So let's move on to the next replay so you can see another combo with this deck. Alright my people, welcome to our next replay. And in this one, we're gonna go up against Dragon Link. So we're gonna normal summon the Zeamin. He's gonna hit me with the Maxi, but we got that Ash Blossom hot and ready. So we're gonna negate that Cucaracha, get that out of here. We're gonna hit it with some Raid. Then we're gonna get our Foxy Tune, and we're gonna activate the Foxy Tune. Then our opponent is gonna hit us with the Druid's Worm, so he's gonna banish the Foxy Tune, but it's all good because it doesn't negate it. So we can still special summon our Deer Note. Then with these two monsters, we're gonna go into our Dragon Drive. And then with the Dragon Drive, we're always gonna search for the Psychic Tracker. And then if we have Psychic Tracker in our hand, then with the Dragon Drive, you can search for the Ghost Ogre, since it's a level 3 Psychic monster. Alright, then since we have a level 3 monster on the field, we can special summon the Psychic Tracker. Then we're gonna make our Immortal Dragon. Then the Immortal Dragon is gonna send the Ghost Sleeper to the graveyard. And then this is gonna add us our Ghost Fusion. Then we're gonna activate the Ghost Fusion. We're gonna banish the Chang-Chi and use the Immortal Dragon to make a Garura. And then this time over here, we're gonna banish the Ash Blossom, because the Ash Blossom is a zombie monster. And then we can special summon our Chang-Chi. And then with the Chang-Chi and the Garura, we're gonna make our Beatrice. And then we're gonna activate the Map Mauler. We're gonna activate the Zombie World. The Banshee to get our Zombie World onto the field. So the Map Mauler is gonna reduce the Dragon Drive levels by 2. And we're gonna mill the Glow Bloom. And then I just wanted to show you guys kind of like a different combo route that you can take. Then we're gonna draw into another Imperm. Then we're gonna get our Doom King out into the field. And then with the Doom King and the Map Mauler, we're gonna make our Red Eye Zombie Dragon Lord. Now over here, there is a little thing that you can do. with this Red Eye Zombie Dragon Lord, the reason why I wanted to show this is because the Red Eye Zombie Lord allows you to special summon a zombie monster during your opponent's turn. So there's a lock that you can do with this combo. With Beatrice, you can send the Archlord Christia to the graveyard, and then you can resurrect her with the Zombie Lord, and then that's gonna lock your opponent from special summoning monsters. I didn't go that route because I just don't like running floodgates, but anyways, we're gonna bring back the Garura, and then the Doom King is gonna come back to us. And the reason why I brought the Garura is because if it gets sent to the graveyard, then I can draw another card. And then Zombie World kind of fucks up Dragon Links because they, most of the times, they really need dragon monsters on the field so that they can go into their link plays. But here he's gonna go into the Chaos Angel. And then here I did a terrible misplay where I activated the Doom King to banish the Chaos Angel, but I forgot that he is unaffected by card effects because he used a dark and a light monster. So what I needed to do first was activate the Infinite Impermanence to make the Chaos Angel negated, and then activate the Doom King and then banish it, and then that would have worked. So that was like a little misplay on my part. Even though the Doom King is non-target and banish, we still cannot banish the Chaos Angel. Alright, so now the Garura is going to allow me to draw another card, and we draw into Kurikara, which is great for follow-up if we survive the turn. Alright, he's going to banish my Immortal Dragon. Then now I'm going to hit that with the Infinite Impermanence. Alright, I don't want him getting any follow-ups. And then with these two monsters, he's going to make a Hieratic Seal. Alright, then he's going to attack into my Dragon Drive, and it's back to us. He's going to activate the Chaos Phase, put him back a Collapsor Dragon and drawing a card, and he's going to set one. Alright, then we're going to banish the Ghost Sleeper, discarding our trap card so that we can put Banshee back into our hand, so that we can get our Zombie World back onto the field. Then he's going to spin back my Red Eyes Dragon Lord. Okay, then we're going to activate Matt Mauler, but he's going to hit me with the Call by the Grave. Alright, and then now I did what I should have done turn 1. So now I'm going to negate the Chaos Angel, and then since a zombie monster activated its effect, that's going to trigger the Doom King. So now we can banish the Chaos Angel, and we're going to put back our Zombie World, and then we're going to mill our Vampire Sorcerer. And then this was all just like for follow-up. And then we're gonna smack them, and then with these two monsters we're gonna make our Vampire Sucker. Okay, then we're gonna bring back a Maxi so that we can draw a card. And then this kind of also prevents our opponent from hitting us with like an Infinite Impermanence or an Evenly Matched. Alright, and then since there's a field spell, the Doom King will come back to us. That's gonna trigger the Vampire Sucker so we can draw one card. Okay, then he's going to activate the Boost Sector Launch, special summoning a Rocket Monster, and then he's going to go into an Underworld Goddess. Alright, then I'm going to activate my Doom King, but the Underworld Goddess is going to be able to negate my Doom King. Because the Underworld Goddess, upon being summoned, she negates everything on the field. Sorry about that. Alright, then it's back to us. Okay, so the Doom King is going to come back, but the Underworld Goddess is going to negate that. Alright, so we activate Emergency Teleport, get in the Z-Almond, activate the Z-Almond to get our Foxy Tune. Then we're going to activate the Foxy Tune, discarding the Vampire card. And then because the Underworld Goddess activated her effect, then we can tribute it away with Kurikara. And then we're gonna smack him with Kurikara. And then at the end of the turn, I can now steal one of his monsters. So we're gonna steal his Underworld Goddess, bring her back to our field, and now our opponent is kind of fucked. And then the the Doom King is gonna come back because there's a field spell active. Okay, he's gonna activate the Boost Sector Launch, but I'm gonna hit it with the Ghost Ogre, so that's gonna pop the field spell, preventing him from doing anything with it. Okay, then he's gonna activate the Lubellion. Lubellion is gonna get him the Ball Drake. Then with the Ball Drake, he's going to banish my Vampire card. Alright, and then that's a wrap for my opponent. GG's, my guys. Alright, so that was Dragon Link. Let's move to our next replay. Alright, my people, I think this is going to be our last replay, and we're going to go up against Pearly with Kashtira. So we're going to go second. Alright, our opponent's going to activate the Pearly, and this was a terrible misplay on my part. Now, I believe this was one of my early games. I was still kind of understanding Pearly, so that's why it was a big misplay. But I think you want to save the Ash Blossom for either the Pearlily right here or for my friend Pearly. I think my friend Pearly would be the best time to use the Ash Blossom. And then if you have an Infinite Impermanence, I think an Infinite Impermanence on the Pearlily is pretty good. But yeah, terrible misplay on my part, but you guys can learn from my mistake. But our opponent doesn't really end up doing much. So now I can show you guys another combo with this deck. So we're gonna normal summon the Zay Amen, getting our Foxy Tune. Activate the Foxy Tune, discarding the well, we're gonna get hit with the Ash Blossom, but we got the Call by the Grave, so we're gonna give the Ash Blossom the finger. Alright, then we're going to discard the Retainer. And then with the Deer Note and the Zay Amen, once again, we're going to go into our Dragon Drive. Then the Dragon Drive is going to get us our Psychic Tracker. The Foxy Tune, the Deer Note in the graveyard is going to activate so that we can special summon a Punk monster. So we're going to special summon our level 3 Zay Amen. And then since we have a level 3 on the field, the Psychic Tracker can special summon itself. So then with these two monsters, we can make our Immortal Dragon. Then we're going to activate the Immortal Dragon, send in the Ghost Sleeper. The Ghost Sleeper is going to get us our Ghost Fusion. Then we activate the Ghost Fusion, banishing the Chang-Chi from the deck, and using the Immortal Dragon to go into the Garura. And then since we have Ash Blossom in the graveyard, and Ash Blossom is a zombie, we can banish it so that we can special summon the Chang-Chi. Then we're going to activate the Mad Mauler, targeting the Dragon Drive, making it a level 6 so it can special summon itself. Then we're going to make a Vampire Sucker. Then with these two monsters, we're going to go into our Beatrice. And this is kind of like a different combo route that you guys can take if you want to play this deck. So I'm just wanted to show you guys different ways of playing it. So we're going to mill the Glow Bloom. And then the Garura, since it was sent to the graveyard, is going to allow us to draw a card. So we draw into Kurikara, which is great against Pearly. And then with the Glow Bloom, we can special summon our Doom King. And then the Nightingale activated its effect, so we cannot destroy by battle, and they don't take any battle damage as well. Okay, so he's going to activate the friend Pearly. He's going to search for his Sleepy Memory. Activate the Sleepy Memory, special summoning the Pearly. That's going to trigger my Doom King. And then again, probably this was a misplay on my part. Maybe I shouldn't have not wasted my negate on that one just yet. But now he's going to go into the E-Pearly Plump. Alright, then he's going to be able to suck up some cards. That's going to trigger my Doom King, so I'm going to banish the Plump. But before I can do all of that, the Plump can activate its second effect. So he's going to suck up some more cards. He's going to end up banishing my Beatrice. His deck is crazy, bro. But I feel like my opponent was also maybe trying to learn the deck, because I don't think he's the best Pearly player, but yeah. So I'm guessing here he's going to try to make a zoo so he can get rid of my zombie world and all of that. But again, you know, the point of these replays, I just wanted to show you guys kind of like what the deck wants to do. Just so that I can have like a conversation with you guys, see what you guys think about it. Alright, so he's going to try to re-up. Okay, he's going to make another plump. And then he's going to suck up some spells. He's going to activate another Sleepy Memory. Then that's going to trigger his plump once again, sucking up more cards. My man is just a vacuum on like crazy. Just suck, bro. Like, there's another profession that you can go into, bro, if all you want to do is suck. I'm just saying, you know. Alright, see what I mean? Like, shit, bro, my man is a professional sucker. Alright, and then he's gonna now make his Noir. But little does he know we got the home girl right here. Little does he know he has death waiting for him. I love Kurikara, bro. I run Kurikara like in every deck now that I make. We summon the big goddess. And then that's all he wrote. Alright, let's jump into the deck list. Alright, my people, welcome back to the deck list. Thank you all so much if you made it this far into the video. And I apologize, my people, for my slow uploads as of late. Not to talk too much about my life, but I'm actually in the process of waiting for my first child that's going to be born very soon. So I just been busy, you know, trying to be there for my family as much as I can and preparing myself to walk into the footsteps of being a father. So that's why I haven't been able to play you know, Master Duel or touch anything in a long time, just because I've been kind of preparing myself for my child that's about to be born in a couple of months. But anyways, thank you all so much for your continued support, and I hope you guys, you know, are all doing great. I miss you guys. I miss, you know, playing, but yep, that's just what's going on. So that's why I haven't been uploading as frequently as I used to. But anyways, without further ado, I just want to point out a couple things. So some notable cards that you guys can play is this right here. So in the TCG, a lot of people actually have been running this at 3 and the Uni Zombie at 1. So that's a card that you guys can kind of play around with, the Ghost Wyvern. And then another card, like I mentioned, is the Christia. So this card, you can mill it with the Beatrice, and then with the dragon, with this right here, with the Red Eye Zombie Dragon Lord, on your opponent's turn, you can resurrect it and bring it back onto your field. Just make sure that you have toggle on. And pretty much what this card is going to do is that nobody can special summon monsters. So this is kind of like a little floodgate. Your opponent is not going to be able to special summon monsters. So this is one way that I've seen some people play this in the TCG as well. Now just make sure that you have your toggle on, and make sure that you first bring back your Doom King before you bring back the Christia, because if you bring the Christia first, then you won't be able to bring back the Doom King. Another card that you guys can consider running is the Return of the Zombies. So this one right here, you can pretty much banish this card and you'll be able to get one of your banished zombie monsters. So it's a really good card for follow-up. So I just wanted to mention those 3 cards because I feel like you guys can play around with those 3 cards. But yeah, so I know it's been a little difficult for zombie players, especially now with the Rise Heart coming. You know, he's pretty much a floodgate, like, and then everybody's gonna probably be running Graveyard Hate once again, so it's probably gonna be difficult to play zombies. But you know, I just miss playing zombies. It's one of my favorite decks, and I just kind of wanted to show this deck to you guys, see what you guys think about it, how do you guys feel about it. And I know in some of the replays I was running the vampire cards, but I cut the vampire cards just because I felt like they really weren't adding as much value to the deck as I wanted them to. So overall, I decided to cut the vampire cards. Also, I decided to cut the Mad Mauler, just because sometimes the Mad Mauler locks you into zombies only, and I felt the Assault Synchron is pretty better than the Mad Mauler right now. So instead of running Mad Mauler, I ran 2 Assault Synchrons. But you know, if you guys want to experiment with the Mad Mauler, you can experiment with the Mad Mauler as well. And if you don't know the Mad Mauler is this card right here. I mean, the Mad Mauler is great because it kind of gives you follow-up as well, because you can target a level 6 or higher monster and then you can special summon him, and then that allows you to go into any of your zombie synchro monsters. But yeah, anyways, that's pretty much the deck, and that's just the video for today. If you guys enjoyed it, then please consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel. Even though I'm walking into fatherhood, you know, I'm not gonna stop making videos. It's just gonna be at a slower pace. But anyways, thank you all so much for your continued support. Any question, comments, or concern that you may have, please leave it down there in the comments, and let me know what you guys think about the Ghost Fusion strategy. If you are a zombie player, you know, what are some cards that you think are worth running that, you know, maybe I'm not running? You can leave it down in the comments just to help the community out. If anybody is interested in playing zombies, let's just all help each other out. So yeah, thank you all so much. Take care, continue to having a great day, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.